now I've got here and I'm sort of established here after best part of 2 weeks, I'm just going to put together a short video like I promised about the journey down here. It's not going to be what I imagined it was going to be, because quite frankly I didn't take any video footage while I was actually driving the rig. I was way too scared and I was concentrating way too hard on avoiding hitting anything or running off the road. But I did take quite a few photos, and there's a good clip to start with that shows, you know, how it was all packed up and put together prior to leaving. So that's going to be mainly a bit of commentary and some photos taken on the way down, just for, you know, just for some record of the facts. So, you know, I hope you don't get too bored. And good luck.
Okay guys, it's time to circle the wagons. We're heading west. Well, actually we're not. I'm heading south, California, down to Tombstone in Arizona. So this is what we've got to go through to get all this sorted out. Bike on the back, bicycle on the back. At this point I've got to say that the GoPro 4 is a really good video camera. It does so much good live stuff, but the audio on it is terrible. The internal mic just gets overwhelmed by wind noise, which as I walked around the back of the rig happened. So I've had to fade all of that down in this clip and just put some talking in. Step one. Okay. At this point I can't tell you how nervous I was going off on my first long distance ride in this rig, and also towing half a ton of trailer behind me as well. So there's a lot to get used to, lots of different driving techniques and potential dangers and whatever. So I was sweating here a little bit. And of course the first trick is to navigate yourself out of the RV park. Allow extra room for sharp turns. This rig is on a Freightliner chassis, so it's got a really good turning circle, but it's 40 feet long and there's about another 10 foot of trailer on the back of that, so you can't afford to mess about. Just approaching the exit of the RV park, get onto the road ahead, when I hear the muted tones of my fridge beeping behind me. That bloody fridge. So I've really got to pull over and see what the alarm is all about. Another difference in driving an RV, of course, is that you can't just put your foot down and drive out onto the road and hope for the best, because these things accelerate very slowly. Accident waiting to happen. What's the fridge complaining about? The door being open? Probably. Oh. No, let's see. At this point I just can't tell you how much I hate this bloody fridge. It's already cost me more than $2,000 to replace the cooling unit. Any normal domestic fridge, it's about $800 for a new one. A replacement for this baby costs $3,000. I'm perpetually terrified by it going wrong. So I switched it over to gas only, and we're going to move off from there and hope for the best as usual. I'm a coward. I decided that the first day was just going to be a short run, about 120 miles. I wanted to go to Harris Ranch because I love it and I always stop there when I'm driving past on the I-5, and so that's what I did, and it got me there just in time for, you know, a really nice evening meal. I timed my departure so that I would get there for evening meal time, and after that it's just hunkering down for the night.
Until we find out what.
So, can I have another one, please? One is never enough with me, is it?
We need to break out of the car, dude. You guys have way too long. Shut it,
Just spent a very enjoyable evening, Harris Ranch. So just had breakfast here, and due to head out now. This is always one of my very favourite stopover places. I love this place. Just hope I get to see it again sometime. Back on the I-5 and south. See if we can make some miles today. Willing. That's the big sign. This gem I never even knew about all the time I've been coming here before because I wasn't looking for it. It's a truck park. Acres of space. Overnight. Yeah. Where we are. Do a quick check around. Everything's still in order. Electric's up, connected up. Good, good. Regretfully, from leaving Harris Ranch to getting to the very last truck stop just short of Tombstone, there's no record. I didn't take any videos or photos, so you'll have to take my word for it. But we got there, and the next video was taken at that truck stop just down the road from Tombstone. Well, it's been another 400-mile drive today, and I'm 30 miles away from Tombstone, but it's 6:30 in the evening and I'm not due in until tomorrow, so I'm going to stop here in another truck park, and I've got all my consumables for the evening, so I've switched on the generator, I've got the air conditioners running, so I should be okay. So not long to go. Not far to go. Well, as you can see, we've arrived and we're unhitched. Nothing's connected up yet. The neighbours aren't quite the same as I left at the other end, but we'll wait and see, won't we? But if you look up into town there, and there is the OK Corral. So I couldn't get much closer to the action, could I?
I've already seen a few people walking past with their guns on and everything, so hallelujah, God bless America. Anyway, next job is to get Shady Lady. At least there's some shade here. Not bad. And can't really get closer to the action, can you? This is right next door to me. Can't get much closer than that for a cup of coffee, can you?